Yeah, there we go. Push the button.
Push the button.
Yeah.
That's right, guys. It comes down to this.
Only 4 remain.
Only 4 teams remain.
Yep.
One will represent the NFC. One will represent the NFC. AFC, NFC. We'll find out who. But, ladies and gentlemen, the championship round, Pain and Gain Pick'ems, Season 10, Episode
20.
20.
20. There we go. 20.
That's right. About. No. Football freaks, gridiron geeks, have no fear because Pain and Gain Pick'ems are here live and in living color for you. What is up? What is going on? I, of course, am your host with the most, A Pizzle, Alex Putnam, representing the Miami Dolphins, who have a brand new, not just head coach, but a brand new general manager. We're going to talk about that in just a little bit. Because we're going to go all out when we talk about all these head coach openings and offensive coordinator, defense coordinator openings and all that stuff and all that jazz. Joining me as always, representing the black and yellow, LC Muscles 28.
What's going on, everybody? Not much, man. We are still in the search of a head coach. And we have a good idea of who it could come down to. Realistically, we're down to 3 choices. One of them I don't want, the other 2, we'll see what happens.
And representing America's team, Tiny Mother-Loving Tim.
Tiny Team.
Hey, everybody. It is your boy, Tiny Tim here. And I am happy to say that the Cowboys have themselves a new defensive coordinator.
Yes.
And he just happens to come from a division rival.
That's right. I remember hearing about that.
Oh, you got someone from the Chickens.
Yep.
You got someone from those Philadelphia Chickens.
The Chickens.
Yeah, Christian Parker.
Oh.
He was the guy who helped develop the pass defense in Philly for the last couple of years. So hopefully putting him to our system and kind of changing the defense a little bit would definitely be an improvement for my Cowboys.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, 100%. Let's talk about the moves that have been made. Let's talk about the moves that have been made in the NFL because there's been a lot.
Oh, there has been
a lot since I've. By the way, before we go on, thank you both for holding down the fort last week because I was a little under the weather. The allergies suck.
Oh, I feel it.
Allergies absolutely suck, especially this time of year. So, thank you both so much for holding down the fort, if you will.
Yes, sir. I'm glad I could help out.
No problem. It was.
Oh, yeah. So, yes. You know what? We will do just that, Tom. We will take care of Jeff Halfley and Sully as well.
Hey, Tom Grossi. Good to see you, man.
Less than 10K away from that gold play button, brother.
From the million. Thanks for showing up, Tom. It's awesome to have you here, man.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir. So let's talk about these NFL head coaching openings, because the Falcons, they got the former Browns coach Kevin Stefanski.
And Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield's licking his chops.
Yes.
Especially with how Kevin Stefanski treated him he's now going to get it from Baker Mayfield twice a year. And that Falcons-Bucks game, that first game, oh, man, that's going to be that's going to be a heated game.
Oh, yeah.
No matter where that's going to be, that'll be a good – maybe they'll make that week 1. Just give Baker Mayfield something to fight against, man. That would be cool.
Not just that, the Buccaneers also hired Zach Robinson, who is the former offensive coordinator from the Atlanta Falcons. So
that also another Steelers special teams coordinator, Danny Smith, is now the coordinator for the Bucks. He was there for over 20 years, Danny Smith, and now
20 years.
Yeah, and now he's on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Whew. Go chew some gum on that sideline, Danny.
Chew some gum on that sideline. So, the Falcons also are reportedly hiring their Cleveland Browns offensive coordinator Tommy Rees. So a little familiarity there with Kevin Stefanski, but they don't have a general manager as of yet. However, they do have a president of football operations. That is, of course, Matt Ryan.
Oh, that's right. Oh, sorry. Danny Smith was 20 since 2013, but go ahead. Yeah, Matt Ryan is the president of football operations in Atlanta. That's pretty cool, though. Have your former quarterback MVP winner pretty much now be in control of the team.
But they still don't have a GM, which is kind of interesting. They have the coach, they have an OC, they have a president of football operations, but they don't have a general manager as of yet.
I understand that. Sometimes that'll take time, but you know what? Matt Ryan can get the job done. If he can take the Falcons to the Super Bowl, they're going to have enough time to get what they need.
As for the Arizona Cardinals,
oh God,
they have interviews or requests for Clint Kubiak from the Seahawks, Thomas Brown, who's the Patriots passing game coordinator, Chiefs offensive coordinator Matt Nagy. Former Atlanta Falcons head coach Raheem Morris.
Okay.
Broncos defensive coordinator Vance Joseph.
All right.
Rams offensive coordinator Mike LeFleur.
That's right.
Steelers offensive coordinator Arthur Smith.
Which I have a feeling he's going to get the job.
And Los Angeles Rams defensive coordinator Chris Shula.
Funny thing about Chris Shula, I think the Steelers are going to get Chris Shula. And why, I'll explain in a second, but it's crazy how Chris Shula turned out. Chris Shula was asked to interview the Browns, and he said, no thanks this time. So no coaches wanted, no coach wants to take the Browns job. That's just hilarious.
We'll talk about the Browns in just a second.
But the Chris Shula thing, give the Steelers history, it makes sense. Why? I brought it up to you guys. I brought it to a couple of you guys, but I brought it to my other Facebook groups I'm in. So it follows their history since the Beatles were last around.
Yep.
So
3 head coaches since the Beatles broke up.
Yeah.
That's since they broke up. So we have Chuck Noll, who was under the Don Shula coaching tree in his 30s when he was hired. Then you have Bill Cowher, who was under the Schottenheimer coaching tree, and he was in his 30s and he got hired. And Mike Tomlin was under the Dungy coaching tree, and he was in his 30s when he gets hired. Now, Chris Shula makes too much sense. In his 30s, coming from a head coaching tree.
But what about Brian Flores, though?
He's going to stay in Minnesota.
I think so.
I don't see him leaving Minnesota. Especially if their openings are Cleveland and Arizona, because, he's not going to take those jobs. I doubt he would take the Arizona or Cleveland job. I think he'd rather stay the Minnesota Vikings defensive coordinator.
We'll see.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, speaking of the Steelers, they have also interviewed the Dolphins defensive coordinator Anthony Weaver,
which I do like him. I do like him as a coach. He's a good guy, though. He's pretty good, but I would probably, honestly, if I had to say one guy I don't want, Mike McCarthy.
They have interviewed.
God, please do not want Mike McCarthy.
Cowboys coach.
I do not want Mike McCarthy. I do not want him.
Send him to Cleveland.
Please send him to Cleveland.
McCarthy's a bonehead.
Yeah.
In the words of Tiny Tim, McCarthy is a bonehead.
And he's too old. He's too old to be a Steeler coach.
And also,
we want someone that's young, younger guy.
Nate
Shieldhouse. I know that's one's been tricky of people saying Shieldhouse. So it's Shieldhouse, and we did interview him. He's the Rams passing game coordinator.
That sounds like a Yinzer name right there.
A little bit, and they were very impressed with him.
Shieldhouse. Oh, yeah. And then let's see, what else? What else do we have? Oh, we also got to talk about this because the Baltimore Ravens have hired the defensive coordinator from the Los Angeles Chargers. Jesse Minter today is the
That's right. We just announced
of the Baltimore Ravens.
So Jesse Minter, it honestly makes sense. They need a defensive coordinator, and they haven't had John Harbaugh was a special teams guy before he took the job, and then you had Brian Billick was their coach, and he was a defensive guy before he took the job at Baltimore. So, and he was a younger guy. Also, Baltimore, it makes sense. You take a younger guy because the Baltimore Ravens have only had 3 coaches realistically. They had Billick, Harbaugh, and now Minter. And Minter fits him because he's a defensive guy, starting on special teams, and he's a younger coach.
Mm-hmm.
So he fits.
Yes, he does.
But talk about Mike McDaniel, Alex.
Yeah, because Mike McDaniel is now the offensive coordinator for the Los Angeles Chargers. So he goes from working with Tua Tagovailoa to now Justin Herbert.
Yeah, that's awkward.
Not only that, but he goes from one terrible owner in Stephen Ross to another one in Dean Spanos.
Fuck your Spanos, as the words of Urinate Tree.
Exactly. So we'll see how that turns out. Wish nothing but the best for Mike McDaniel. Mike McGenius. Absolutely love Money Mike. Wish him nothing but the best in Los Angeles. I think, one of the reasons I heard that he took that job is because his wife is from LA. So,
yeah, makes sense.
Happy wife, happy life.
That's true. But the thing is, though, we now have a bunch of spots still open now.
Yes, we do.
Right now, the open jobs that I know of right now are the Cardinals, the Browns, the Steelers, and the Buffalo Bills.
And the Raiders, too.
And the Raiders.
And the Bills. Let's talk about the Bills for a second, because, oh my gosh.
My goodness.
What were
referees
they thinking?
Blew it.
What were they thinking?
But the referees obviously blew the call. They were horrible in that game. But then Sean McDermott gets fired and promotes Brandon Beane. Why?
Yeah.
I don't understand the logic of bringing Brandon Beane as the general manager. It just baffles my mind.
He should have been fired too.
He should have been fired.
If you're asking me, I think they both should have been gone.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate, man. It's unfortunate, and now pretty much. Oh, we forgot about one more, Alex. One more coach got hired. The Tennessee Titans.
Tennessee Titans got
Robert Saleh. And I love the hire. I actually really like it.
Robert Saleh is going to the Tennessee Titans.
They need to work on defense, and
they do.
And he's gonna be a good motivator, especially with Cam Ward.
Yes, they do.
But yeah, the Bills, though, man, what pain that franchise is. That's a painful franchise, and now you're opening up a new stadium to uncertainty next year.
Mm-hmm. Well, they've been on the search because they've interviewed a few guys. They've interviewed Joe Brady, who's their current offensive coordinator, former New York Giants head coach Brian Daboll, Anthony Lynn, who's a former
Chargers
head coach, Lou Anarumo, who is who's the defensive coordinator for the Indianapolis Colts, Grant Udinski, who's the offensive coordinator Jaguars, and the Miami Dolphins defensive coordinator Anthony Weaver.
That makes sense.
That does make sense.
So the big thing is, I probably don't think we're going to see the rest of the coaches get hired until after the Super Bowl.
There is one more I did forget to mention, and of course, being the Dallas Cowboys defensive coordinator, because Uber Fools is gone.
Uber
Yeah.
Fools.
We got rid of him a few weeks ago, and now taking his spot is Christian Parker, who for the past 2 seasons has been the past defense coach for the Philadelphia Chickens.
Chickens.
So getting him into the Cowboy system and hopefully just totally rearranging
Hopefully.
everything with that pathetic defense that the Cowboys had last year. I'm keeping my fingers crossed because hopefully this is going to be a good change. And since we're mentioning the chickens,
Uh-huh.
do you mind if we hear from the senator?
Yeah, why the hell
the
not?
senator.
Are so much better than the Eagles.
Oh, yeah, I love that guy.
Absolutely. I think that's everything.
Yeah, that's everyone because we mentioned John Harbaugh last week.
John Harbaugh,
We
you
did
guys
mention
mentioned that
him,
last
so we really don't need to. We don't really need to talk about John Harbaugh. We already mentioned that last week, so
yeah, I think that's everything.
yeah, I think that's everything.
Yeah.
All right. Before
oh yeah, let's go over the biggest winners and losers.
The biggest winners and losers of divisional round.
round.
So who you guys got for your biggest winner?
Biggest winner probably has to be the Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah.
Everyone thought that game was going to be close, and they just completely put BTA to the 49ers. This game was over at halftime.
What was the final score on that one again?
41-6.
Yeah. That was just a
Belt to ass.
Yeah.
yeah. It was just a pure 100% ass whooping.
Oh, yeah. So my biggest winner is the Seahawks.
I can agree. I can agree with that 100%. As for, well, go ahead.
I was going to say my biggest winner was, well, I'd have to go with the Patriots. I mean, I've been totally amazed all season long from what Drake May has been doing with that offense. He has been improving week after week after week, and now he's in a position where he is just one game away from reaching the big one in Santa Clara, California. So, yeah, I got to tip my hat to that young man.
I'm in agreement with Lucas. I'm in agreement. Seattle Seahawks, they absolutely dominated the 49ers in their home stadium. It started from the very first play, and they didn't let up. And they didn't let up. They put the foot on the gas. They put the foot on the gas, and they did not let up until the clock hit 000. It's going to be interesting to see how they face the Rams this weekend.
Oh yeah, that'll probably be the de facto Super Bowl. Let's be honest here.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, as for the biggest
losers
of divisional round weekend, oh boy,
I'm gonna actually go on a wild card here. I'm actually gonna say
the refs.
Brandon Ayuk.
Ayuk?
Oh yeah.
Here's why. Because Brandon Ayuk, if you guys don't know, he held out all minicamp 2 years ago.
Right.
This was 2 years. This was the 2024 season. So he held out, got his contract, right? Thought he was going to be a big superstar. What happened? Tore his ACL. He's out for the year. And now all this year, he was able to play, and it seemed like he was ready to come back, but nope, he was never able to come back. And now John Lynch, the general manager, said he's now played his last snap as a 49er.
Mm-hmm.
So all that money and all that pouting to get a contract, and now you look like the biggest locale ever. And now, good luck finding another job. in the NFL.
Well, he's going to get one. It's just not going to be with the 49ers. Let's be honest.
Yeah, he'll go
Whoever
somewhere.
pays him is going to be playing for. It's going to be fool's gold, pretty much. They think they got somebody, and Ayuk's just going to turn out to be a nobody. He had one flash in the pan year, and now he's going to be an afterthought, especially when he signs with a new team. He may get somewhere. Well, someone will be desperate, but he's not going to do anything. Let's be honest.
Right.
So Brandon Ayuk is my biggest loser.
Vampire Luke says Terry Pagula's credibility.
Yeah, that was another choice.
Oh man, you see that press conference yesterday?
I did.
I think he was trying to place Keon Coleman under the bus. I guess.
He was trying to throw him under the bus.
Yes, he did.
I agree.
It's like totally classist. I mean, yeah, Keon Coleman didn't have a great season,
No, I know.
but he's a young receiver. He's a just give him a little bit of time, he'll improve.
Yeah, but to go up there and say, "Oh, it was the general manager's call because he was being a team player," like, come on, what are we doing? Just how crazy is it?
Right.
That it's absolutely insane.
Oh, one more thing about Brandon Ayuk.
Okay.
I'd play the Mike Singletary clip. I mean, if he's gonna just sit there and just do all that, get all that money, and get sidelined. I mean, you can't coach a guy like that. You can't do it.
Do I still have that one? Uh-oh.
I know you got a ton of them there. I know it's probably somewhere because I know I
Somewhere
sent
in the
it to you.
lexicon.
Yeah, it's somewhere. Hopefully. It's
No, I'll play this one instead.
Now, if you want to crown them, then crown their ass. But they are who we thought they were, and we let them off the hook.
Dennis Green.
There you go.
Dennis Green, God rest his soul.
God rest his soul. How I just saw this tweet earlier. I want to bring this up to you because it's truly insane how both of these games, the Bills and the Broncos, and then the Bears and Rams game, how they were pretty much identical to each other. Just listen to this, okay? So the Bills Broncos, they went to overtime. The Bills won the coin toss. The Bills deferred. The Broncos go 3 and out. Broncos punt. Bills throw an interception, which should have been a catch.
Yeah, should have been.
Broncos kick a field goal. Broncos win. Bears versus Rams. Rams go to overtime. Bears win the coin toss. Bears defer. Rams go 3 and out. Rams punt. Bears throw an interception. Rams kick the field goal. Rams win.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty eerie.
Identical
Results there.
Absolutely insane when you think about it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, I guess we should get right down to it, folks. Let's get right down into it. It's time to break down our picks for the AFC and NFC championship games. Starting out Sunday afternoon, as it is. Actually, real quick, hold on. I saw a super from Mr. Joshua Cook. There he is.
Oh, yeah.
Joshua Cook.
With a 5 saying, "Hi guys, went 1-3 in divisional playoffs. Sucks that the Bills and the Bears aren't going to be in the Super Bowl. Look for his picks tonight." Yes, sir. Joshua Cook, as always, thank you so much for the love and the support.
And I think I see Dashy in the chat. So
Oh yeah, no, I know where he's at. We were looking for it.
There it is, right there.
Yep.
And there it is, right there. Of course. And yes, it did. That did take 17 hours to make, and it was worth every damn second.
Of course.
Hope you're doing good, Dashy.
Yes, indeed. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's not waste any time. Let's get right down into it. As we start out Sunday afternoon, as it is the AFC Championship, it is the New England Patriots and the Denver Broncos. This game is at Mile High Stadium. The Patriots are favored by 4.5, over under set at 42.5.
And you're correct on both of those. And the spread has changed though. The spread got as high as 6.5 points, but now it's gone down to 4.5.
Ooh. Referee for this game is?
It is Alex Kemp.
And who are the announcers?
This game will be on CBS and also streaming on Paramount Plus, which means you will get. Hello, friends.
Hello, friends.
Tony Romo. And
there it is, Jim.
Right,
There it is.
there it is.
Oh,
Jim.
Josh Allen is not Patrick Mahomes, but even though I still call him Patrick Mahomes, oh man.
Oh, he almost sounds like Romo right there.
Yeah, he does.
And the lowest ticketed price for the AFC Championship, New England Patriots versus Denver Broncos from Mile High Stadium is $420. Blaze it.
Blaze it. Of course. That has to be the lowest price in Denver, of course.
In Denver, of course, $420.
That's obvious.
guess
Obvious is obvious.
I guess $420 gives a new meaning to Mile High.
Hey.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. Absolutely. So I guess I'll go first here because I was absent last week.
You were.
I'll kick things off here. So, unfortunately, last week, it was announced during the post-game press conference that Bo Nix, on the second to last play in overtime, broke a bone
in his
ankle. Bone in his ankle, which means he is done. Kaputs, finito. He is done for the rest of the year. Which means the Broncos will have to turn to Jarrett Stidham at quarterback in this one, who hasn't thrown a regular season pass since 2023.
Yeah, it's been a while.
But Sean Payton believes in him. And when he does, he usually lets the quarterback play loose. Yes, they will. Yes, they will be open tonight because we want to hear from you, folks. We want to hear your picks for the championship game. So, the New England Patriots defense can be stingy, especially against the run, which can put more pressure on Sean Payton to scheme up things to make it easier for Jarrett Stidham. I think Payton is one of the best play callers in the league, and I think he will do just that. On the other side, Drake May will be making his first road playoff start for the Patriots. That can be daunting, especially against a good Denver defense, and especially at Mile High Stadium, which is one of the toughest places to play. But Drake May has been good on the road this season. Then again, this is the playoffs. The Bills ran on the Broncos last week, so I expect the Patriots to do the exact same thing here. New England is averaging 156.1 rushing yards per game over the last 7 games, but I think Denver will be better this time against the run. It would be easy here to pick the Patriots because Jarrett Stidham is playing, but I think the saying that is so true, defense wins championships. And I think the Broncos have the better defense. I think Denver's defense will get the best of the Patriots offense. And I think the Denver Broncos will punch their ticket to Super Bowl 60 with beating the New England Patriots. I'm going with the Denver Broncos to beat the New England Patriots by a final score of 31-21. Give me the Broncos.
Sounds good.
Dashy
what are you thinking?
Dashy leads as a very good point. Broncos lead the Patriots over 4-1 in the Patriots' only win was the 2011-12 divisional round game at home. That was at New England.
Right.
Against Denver, they do not play well. Even with the GOAT Tom Brady, they've struggled in Denver. And honestly, from what I've been reading, it's definitely looking like the Patriots and the public are overvaluing New England, especially with the fact that Bo Nix, there's no way Bo Nix is worth 6.5 points. If Bo Nix was playing, New England would only be favored by 1.5 points going into this game. So there's no way he's realistically worth 5 to 4 points for swinging the other way. It's actually crazy to think about that. But the thing is here, also give the credit where credit is due. Sean Payton knows how to repair, and he has built a system in Denver. He's built a system where the offense is going to thrive no matter who's at quarterback. He's built it to where there's now a chance also that J.K. Dobbins could possibly be returning for this game, which could be big. If he doesn't return for this game, he could return for the Super Bowl if they were to make it. Now, the big thing with Denver is you got to expect both this offense to compete with New England's defense. Their big weakness, and I was talking to somebody about work with this, New England's biggest weakness is getting passes thrown in the middle. They don't have the ability to cover down the middle. Linebackers cannot cover. And that's where the Broncos really have to shine. Throwing it to their tight ends and avoiding throwing to Gonzalez and Carlton Jones, because those good cornerbacks will shut down most receivers. So if Denver's going to win, they got to rely on short passes to the running backs or to the tight ends or people in the slot. That's where you're going to take advantage of it. And Denver has the ability to do that. If Sean Payton could win big games with mediocre quarterbacks in the past. Now, I know he had Drew Brees for a while, but then after he let Drew Brees, he had to pretty much transition, especially in the COVID year. He can win games with Russell Wilson, who's nowhere close to as well of his prime as he's been in the past. He could beat the Patriots. I got the Denver Broncos covering and winning here. I am taking the Denver Broncos by a final score of 20-17. It's a low-scoring game. I expect a lot of punts, but I expect Denver's defense to get the job done at home. And road teams playing outside, and this is also a good stat, teams playing on the road as a 5-point or more favorite originally when the line set, 0-15 against the spread in the conference championship game since 1970.
Ooh.
So, yeah. There's some historical facts for you.
Check out
1970.
Carlton days.
Check out LC with the next gen stats.
That's right. Let me go get some water. Tiny Tim, go ahead and get your pick in.
Well, I pretty much have to agree with everything you guys have said here. I mean, yeah, Sean Payton has got a new system. Russell Wilson was just not working for him, so they brought in Bo Nix. He has helped turn that offense around, but of course now Bo has been nixed from this game here. Jared Stidham coming in, but I think the defense will be enough to sustain Denver in this game here. Watch out for New England. This is going to be a pretty good game, but Denver does have a nice young running back in R.J. Harvey, who has been very, very good this year. I'm just going to call this one right here. I'm calling in the Broncos to win and cover. Give me the Denver Broncos over those New England Patriots by a score of 33-24.
Ooh, you have high scoring.
33-24. Okay.
Interesting.
All right. And then for the other game, for the NFC Championship.
This is going to be a slobber knocker.
Oh yeah, this is the game. This is the game of the year. Let's be honest. Just play the sound effect, Alex.
Okay. Yeah, it's the game of the week.
This should be the Super Bowl. Let's be honest here. This is pretty much the Super Bowl, the true one.
Well, to be fair, most of the championship games are somewhat better than the Super Bowl when you look at it.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, no
Look
doubt
at
about
those
it.
guys. So, Seahawks, Los Angeles Rams, and the Seattle Seahawks. This game is in Seattle at Lumen Field. And from what
Yep.
I'm seeing right here, the Seahawks are favored by 2.5. Over under set at 46.5.
Yep. You're correct on both of them.
Correct on both once again. Referee
Oh yeah,
for
no, this was
game
gonna be
is
easy. There wasn't much movement except for the spreads. Referee is Clay Martin.
Clay Martin. And the announcers, I'm assuming this is on Fox.
Yes, it is.
This is on Fox. That means you will get the A team of Kevin Burkhardt and the GOAT Tom Brady.
And the GOAT, Tom Brady, of course. And the lowest ticketed price, according to Game Time, is $673.
Yeah, that's about accurate.
Mm-hmm.
673 big ones. Oh boy. You know what? Let's hear from Tiny Tim first.
Yeah, Tiny
For
Tim,
this
what do you
one.
have to say?
Rams versus Seahawks. Who do you have representing the NFC in Super Bowl 60?
As I said, this is going to be a slobber knocker. It's going to be a doozy. It's going to be a pure sixer. It's going to be a old barroom brawl. This is going to go nip and tuck all the way. Two great quarterbacks, each of them with a pretty darn good running back, even though I do believe that the bottle of Chardonnay has been broken.
It has.
Yes.
He's gonna be out for the year, which is a shame.
Yeah.
Charbonnet's gone, unfortunately.
So, Chardonnay, the bottle has been broken there. And, but they do have. Now this is what I'm going to be looking at. You got two of the best wide receivers going head to head in this game.
Yeah.
Both leading candidates
You've
for
got-
Offensive Player of the Year.
Yes, you got J.S.N. Jackson Smith Najigba, and on the other side you have Nakua Matata.
What a
What a
wonderful
wonderful
phrase.
phrase.
Aha, there you go. There you go. This is going to be great here. But of course, they have a young running back with Kyron Williams right there. Matthew Stafford, I think, is going to make this work. This is going, like I said, this is going to be nip and tuck all the way through. But in the end, I have not seen a defense like this for this team since the old Legion of Boom.
Ooh.
And so I believe I am going to take the Seattle Seahawks over the Los Angeles Rams 27-24 in overtime.
Oh, we got another overtime.
Overtime.
I mean, we've already seen what 3-4 overtime games so far in the playoffs.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if this one goes to overtime. Would not
I wouldn't
surprise
either,
me one
honestly.
bit.
I would not be either, honestly. LC, who you got?
With this matchup, it'll be the third time these teams have played in the conference championships. I mean, not in the conference championship. First time in the conference championship, but this is the third time overall. The last two times were on the wild card, and both times the Rams end up winning. And this was in Seattle. Both games were in Seattle.
Ooh.
So Seahawks played the Rams at home, lost 27-20, and that was Mark Bulger, Torrey Holt. There was still the very faint era of some really good players in the Rams when they were juggling offensively. And this was the year before the Seahawks went to the Super Bowl. And in 2021, when the Rams beat the Seahawks by 10. So the Rams have come away with the win both times. And the last time they played was when Jared Goff was playing against Russell Wilson. So The big thing is we're going to have to figure out which offense is going to be able to get the job done here.
Right.
Both these defenses are really good, and I expect the over to hit just like it was Thursday night a few weeks ago. But this time, though, the problem is which offense is going to get the job done at the very end of the game? Will it be the Rams who got it done in Los Angeles with hoping missing the game-winning field goal and the Seahawks missed the game-winning field goal, or will it be the Seahawks getting that 2-point conversion? Honestly, this game has the ability to go either way, and I really do like both offenses. But my thing is here, I gotta go with history's side on this one. I'm actually taking the Rams.
Oh,
I'm taking the Rams.
Oh,
My
boy.
big deciding factor, and this is where I think is going to lead to the score, my leading score. Sam Darnold throws a game-losing interception to have the Rams take over, drive down the field, and kick the game-winning field goal. I have the Los Angeles Rams going to the Super Bowl and facing the Denver Broncos. My final score is going to be the Rams 38, Seahawks 35. Game of the Year classic, and the Rams go to the Super Bowl.
Ooh.
What's up, Peppa?
Peppa is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, like LC said, these two teams split the season series in two really close games with 1 point separating the two teams in the combined scores. The Seahawks rallied to win the last meeting in Seattle in Week 16 in overtime, which is why this game is at home, which is why they are the number 1 seed. The Rams are playing a third straight road game, which is brutal, but teams have overcome that in the past in the playoffs. And if any coach can get his team right for that, it's Sean McVay. Now, the Rams have struggled on offense last week in their victory over the Bears. This Seattle defense is much better than that Bears group. But Rams quarterback Matthew Stafford has had much success against them in the 2 games that they have played against each other. The Seattle defense is one of the best units of any left in the playoffs, which will be a challenge for Sean McVay to come up with new ways to move the football. The Rams lack great outside speed, and that showed up last week at Chicago, so keep an eye out for that in this one. On the other side, the Rams defense has had some leakage issues in the secondary of the past 6 weeks. It's not a great group by any means, but the good news is Seattle wants to run more than throw it. So Seahawks quarterback Sam Darnold is key. If he takes care of the football, which he didn't do in the playoff loss to the Rams last year, where he was with when he was with the Vikings last year, the Seahawks will win the game if he takes care of the ball. But LC, I'm in agreement with you. I think that Sam Darnold of old will show up. Sam Darnold of old will show up. I'm going with the Los Angeles Rams to beat the Seattle Seahawks and represent the NFC in Super Bowl 60. Final score, 24-17. Give me the Los Angeles Rams. Los Angeles Rams to beat the Seattle Seahawks.
Really like it.
So it looks like I'm the lone wolf on this one.
Yes, you
The
are.
Seahawks won. You are. But it'd be interesting because if the Seahawks were to win, they do have the pulp on their side. The Seahawks do have the pulp on their side.
They do?
So there is that.
They do?
Yeah, because if you don't know the history, I'll tell you this, Alex. So
yeah, I'm curious.
In 2005, when a new pope was elected, in 2005,
wow.
The Seahawks were the number 1 seed, and they made the Super Bowl. In 2013, a new pope was elected. The Seattle Seahawks were the number 1 seed. They made a Super Bowl. And now this year, a new pope was elected, and the Seahawks are the 1 seed. Could it be the Super Bowl again? Who knows?
Yes.
Who knows?
I'll see.
So maybe some divine intervention.
That's right. So, is it time?
Mm-hmm.
Is it time?
I say we go ahead and open it up.
It is your comment. Don't worry, I saw your comment, Dashy. I saw it.
What do you say?
It was just mentioning about the Rams Seahawks playoff history, and I mentioned that in the beginning.
Yep.
Go ahead, open up the floor.
The floor is open.
Come on in.
Come on in. Elsie, I'm going to let you take over this because I know you did it so well last week, and you are the godfather when it comes to this. Because you introduced this back a while ago.
So, yeah, the first one, you know who it is. He was here last week, and we got to bring him on again. It's Vampire Luke!
Oh, my
Fucking
jolly fellow.
impeach Terry Pagula.
Yeah. Terry
The goo,
Pagula.
LOL.
And fucking hell, I saw we fucking interviewed Brian Dable for the head coach.
Brian
position
Dable.
today.
Oh,
Can
no.
I have Bishop Bullwinkle's reaction to that, please?
Bishop Bullwinkle, where are you at? There you go.
Hell no, to the no, no, no. Hell to the no, hell to the no, to the no, no, no. Listen.
Need I say any
We're not going to
more?
hear that again for a while. We're not going to hear that again for a while, unfortunately.
You don't know that.
Well, next week is next week's our review of the season, so I
That's
forgot
right.
about that.
Right. Yeah.
Next week's
that's right.
the review. We review and we go back and look at our predictions beginning of the year
And the best of.
and the best of. That's right.
That's right.
So we may hear it again, but Vampire Luke, how you doing?
What's up, man?
Been better, been worse. As for this week, I hope I'm wrong about the AFC Championship because I'd rather cut my own balls off than watch the Patriots in another Super Bowl. But I've
Amen to
got
that.
God.
21-16.
Oh, no. Oh, shit.
I would literally prefer to castrate myself with a goddamn butter knife.
Jesus. Well, yeah, I can agree with that. Anyone but the Patriots, because we know that reign of terror that they've had the last 2 decades. 2 decades in the league. Oh, yeah. But you have you have them winning though, right?
Unfortunately, 21-16.
Oh, damn it. That's all right.
And as much as I would love Jared Stidham to enter his Nick Foles era,
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It has to. The prophecy has to be fulfilled. 2 times.
How about the Seahawks and the Rams?
what a fucking game that's gonna be.
Oh, it's gonna be the best game of the year.
Oh, yes.
Let's be honest here.
Yeah. And I genuinely think whoever wins this game will lift Lombardi.
100%.
Easily.
And that's gonna be the Seahawks.
And
Not only that, I'm gonna say this now. 2 weeks' time, it'll be a massacre like we haven't seen since Super Bowl 48.
Yeah, if it is Seahawks, if it's Seahawks Patriots, I don't think it'll be as big of a blowout. But if it's Seahawks Broncos, oh yeah, it's gonna be a blowout.
Which, funnily enough, was Super Bowl 48.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah.
One of the most disappointing Super Bowls of all time. But at least this one, we're gonna go knowing it's gonna be an ass whooping.
Belt to ass.
Belt ass.
Why do you think I had to bring it up, Andy?
Oh man, that was good. So yeah, Vampire Luke, thanks for coming on, man. It's good to hear from you once again.
And remember, week 2 of my campaign for guest picker next year when the Packers and Bills play each other.
Oh, it's going to happen.
It's gonna
It's
happen.
going to happen.
Later.
Book it.
Mark it down.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely, man. You're gonna be on there, man. Take it easy, Vampire Luke. Have a good night. And now, the commissioner,
Yeah.
John Vitale.
Commissioner.
Hey.
Hey, what's good, guys?
Blessing us with
Not
his
much, man.
presence once again.
Yes, sir. Go good to have you on again, man.
Oh, yeah,
You
absolutely.
excited for this? You excited for this week?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, back-to-back games. Once one game ends, 30 minutes, probably within less than half an hour, we have another one.
Oh yeah. One of
6
them I'm
hours.
looking forward to a lot. The other one, not as much.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, we got 6 hours of nonstop action, pretty much. Just get your chip, get your popcorn. This is gonna be a good day for snacking.
Them nachos.
Oh yeah.
Them nachos.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
you can't go wrong.
With the works though. Has to have the works. Has to have everything. The meat, the cheese, the guacamole, all that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, you can't go wrong with that, man.
All right.
Yeah. All right.
So, who you got for the AFC Championship?
AFC Championship.
Yeah. All right. Well, as far as this first game goes, yeah, I just learned something interesting today on NFL.com. It says New England has struggled against Denver in Mile High. They are 0-4.
That's right, in the playoffs.
Yep. However, they are 8-0 this season on the road.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's kind of interesting. I'm unless I dozed off, I heard something interesting on NFL Live today. Unless I misunderstood something, I heard that Drake May wasn't going to start, but he was going to come in later on.
Hmm.
Yeah, I heard something on NFL Live earlier. Unless I just misunderstood something.
It might be a
backup quarterback
misunderstanding.
Yeah, supposedly they said their backup quarterback was going to start like the first snap, the first series, and then they're going to bring Drake May in after that.
That'd be interesting, but
yeah. But either way, this doesn't have any impact on my selection. Yeah, Bo Nix is going to be out. That's going to make things a little tough for them. It's gonna come down to defenses here. Now, last week I said on the show when you guys had me, I said that the winner of the Patriots and the Texans game was going to go to the Super Bowl. And
I remember that.
Yeah, I also said, and then when my playoff bracket came out, I said the Super Bowl was going to be the Rams and the Patriots. Both of these teams are still in. I got 3 out of the 4 teams correct for the conference championship. My only miss was the Bills. Well, we all know the Bills should have won that game. The Bills were the rightful winners.
Yeah, let's be honest, it was.
Yeah, so I should have been 4-0 in the.
You should have been.
I went 3-1, which is still very good. Yeah.
Thanks, refs.
But yeah, of course. But yeah, honestly, I would love for the Broncos to win, definitely. But it would feel like a cop out to switch out at this point. So I'm gonna stick with my original selection. I'm going to say the Patriots going to win this one by a score of 26-23.
Okay.
All right, I understand.
Mm-hmm.
And then for the NFC
I'm
Championship,
definitely rooting for the Broncos, no doubt.
Oh, same here. I think we're all rooting for the Broncos. We don't want to see the evil empire.
The evil
absolutely.
empire has once again.
Yeah.
Tom Rossi.
Ah.
It's so funny.
All right, you guys now on to the NFC. Yeah, as you said it, as you put in the graphic earlier, game of the week by far. This one's more exciting. And yeah, if this was a free for all, this would definitely be a Super Bowl matchup, like you guys said earlier. Yeah, if there was no such thing as divisions, no such thing as conferences, this has the makings of a Super Bowl written all over it.
Oh, absolutely.
But yeah, this I think is going to be a very high scoring game. Both defenses are going to struggle here. But yeah, I had to go in the end. I have to go by which quarterback I feel is better. Matthew Stafford is having an MVP campaign. Yeah, Darnold is good, but I just don't think he lives up to the hype. I think he's really been protected by his O-line a lot. But he's got good receivers around him. But I honestly don't think he's that good of a quarterback. Let's be real. If he didn't have Jackson Smith-Njigba, I don't think he would have the season that he had.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. So, with that being said, it would be a cop out to switch out at this point. As cool as it would be for the Seahawks to win this one, I'm in agreement with Lucas and Alex that the Rams are going to take this one. I see this being a very high-scoring game. I think the Seahawks are going to get the ball on the final drive, but they're going to fail to score. It's going to be a defensive stop, probably an incomplete pass to end the game, and then just a simple kneel down by the Rams. So I'm going to go 37-34. Give me the Rams to go to the Super Bowl, and they'll return for the first time since 2022. I believe. I believe it's 2022.
I like it.
Yeah, I think it was 2022 they were last in the Super Bowl, if I'm not mistaken.
That's right. It was, the last time.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm sticking with the same bracket I had when the playoffs came out. I'm going Rams and Patriots. I'm sticking by it.
Okay.
I feel like it'll be. I feel like
last year.
Yeah. I feel like it'll be. I feel like it'll be a cop out to switch it out at this point. I already changed it once. I don't want to change it twice.
I just hope and pray it's better than the last Super Bowl matchup because that game
was one of the worst. That was the worst Super Bowl of all time.
Yeah. Well, I mean, as long as the Patriots don't make it, I think it's going to be exciting.
Mm-hmm.
No matter what. I think Rams and Broncos will be exciting. Seahawks and Broncos, both of those will be exciting. Just any combo that doesn't involve the Patriots.
Yeah, no one wants to see the Patriots again. Let's be honest. Sorry, David and Eric Lima. Not sorry, but no one wants to see the Patriots back in the Super Bowl. Let's be honest.
But should it be the Rams and Patriots? It would be a kind of intriguing in some way, but in another way it won't be. Because it would be like the battle of the MVPs, basically.
Yeah. Which I could see the NFL going with, which I don't want to happen, but
the list of the nominees came. Yeah, the nominees came out for each category. Like the nominees for like the offensive rookie of the year, the MVPs for the defensive rookie of the year, the MVPs for the quarterbacks. But
I remember seeing that.
Yeah, but I don't think the matchup. I mean, as of right now, I would have to give the quarterback MVP to Matthew Stafford.
Same here. It's gonna go to Stafford.
Yeah.
I don't see how it doesn't go to Stafford this year.
Yeah, absolutely. I saw the comparisons. Yeah, like Stafford had more touchdown passes. He had more passing yards.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much those things.
Yeah, May's just not there yet. For me, I think May just benefited from having a good team around him. Stafford pretty much had to do a lot of the work himself.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Especially with coming off the bad back injury at the beginning of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
So.
All right. Well, there you go, guys. That's my picks. Ram.
Mr. Commissioner. It's good to have you on, man. It's always good to have you on here, man. And I'm looking forward to the fantasy football fever next year for the regular season. So
absolutely. And hopefully,
divisions. Have me and Alex again.
Yeah. And I'm hoping Vampire Luke will join us because if Vampire Luke, if you're here, I'm formally inviting you to our league next season.
Yes. Gotta have that. We gotta have that. That would be awesome.
Yes.
Yep.
That would be nice.
Excellent.
That'd be amazing, man. Excellent.
Oh wait, no, I gotta do it right.
What are we doing?
Oh wait, no, I only have 69.
Oh, okay.
I gotta see if I can work up a little something with that.
For that clip, the Bill and Ted clip.
Dudes.
So yeah, there you go.
Nice.
Right.
That's awesome. All right, Commissioner, thank you for joining on, man. It's always good to have you on here. We'll see you for the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, absolutely, and see you tomorrow on our show, Tim.
Tomorrow night, yes, fantasy football.
And fantasy football fever. That's right.
Oh yeah.
TJM 3774.
Yep.
Yes, and on John Flynn's channel as well.
John Flynn for the win.
That's right, John Flynn for the win. So yeah, man, look forward to that for tomorrow.
Yeah.
And yes, I accept. We got Alex the super chat. I accept.
Boom! With a $2
Yes. Yep. Awesome. Once the fantasy league opens up, I'll definitely send out that invite.
Absolutely, man. I can't wait.
Yeah. So we'll just have to figure out a 12th person down the road then.
Oh yeah, we will figure out somebody.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty. Take care, guys. Thanks for having me.
All right, guys. Take it easy, Mr. Commissioner. Have a good one.
You guys as well.
Mm-hmm.
And
that is wonderful.
And then we have one more right now, which is Mr. Cook. Come on in, Mr. Cook.
Well. That's Cassie and Tariah.
Oh, that's right.
Thank you very much. Here I am. And how are you feeling, Alex, after your
Allergies suck. Let me just say that allergies absolutely suck, but I'm feeling a lot better than I was last week.
I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. The reason why I have my camera on my phone is because I tried to use my lapper, but the camera doesn't work on there, so that's why I have it on the phone.
Better than nothing.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So I went 1 for 3 during the divisional playoffs, and I feel so bad for Mr. Garrison and his bill.
Gary.
I would imagine he was having a fit after the Bills lost.
Oh yeah,
I think everybody was.
no doubt about it.
Yeah. That catch should have it should have been a catch instead of an interception.
Absolutely should have been.
He was down by contact.
Yeah. Why the referees didn't call that, I will never know.
Have their own agenda, man.
Yeah. And as far as the other game is concerned, the Bears they had it at home and they lost in front of the home fans. They lost.
That's right.
I can't believe that. It's crazy. But I want to share with you my picks for the conference championship, starting with the AFC game. I'm pretty much in agreement with everybody. I think that the Broncos have the best chance to win against New England. So I would think that even with Bo Vicks being out with an injury, I think the Broncos will still be able to pull it off. So I will take the Broncos winning against New England, and I have the same score as you, Alex. 31-21. Yeah. So, LC, I wanted to ask you if there was a best prop bet for this particular game.
For the Broncos and Patriots. Okay, let me take a look at the. I actually have a few, so let me take a look and see which ones. Honestly, one of my best ones, if you could bump up the Broncos to +7 to 7.5, that would be a great play. And you also parlay that Broncos +7.5 with a receiving one, which I probably would say the best one would be Evan Ingram over 2.5 receptions. I think that's a solid play right there. So Broncos 7.5, Broncos +7.5, which I definitely think will happen. And you have that paired with the Evan Ingram over 2.5 receptions. And I think that's a very solid play right there. You can't go wrong with that because Evan Ingram, I think, is going to have a really good game, especially because the Patriots, they don't have the best defense. Like I mentioned in the middle, they could get exposed, especially with a quarterback who more likely will lean to throwing to his running back or to his tight end in specific situations. So those are my big picks. And then whenever RJ Harvey receptions comes out, take that as well. Because RJ Harvey was going to get a lot of them as well.
Okay. All right. Well, for the NFC Championship, the Seattle Seahawks blew out the 49ers. I said it was going to be my point spread game. it turned out to be a blowout.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be a point spread too. I thought San Fran was going to play better, but
Yeah, that's well. I will say this: if it's anything, if their first meeting was anything, or I will say this: the Seattle Seahawks have the 12th man at their stadium, and I'll tell you what, if they could be as boisterous as they were against the 49ers, I think that will be an advantage. So I'm going to say, but knowing these two teams, I expect it to be a shootout, and it will go into overtime. But I'm going to say that it will be Seattle winning 38 to 30, 37 to 31, rather, in overtime.
Hey.
And LC, I wanted to ask you if there's a best prop bet for the NFC game. What would you?
Ooh, I actually like this one. It's actually going to be Jackson Smith-Njigba over 6.5 receptions. He has hit this in both his Rams. He did not hit this in his playoff game, which makes people a lot really scared about his reception ones. But let's be honest, that game was pretty much over by halftime. So the Seahawks really didn't need Jackson Smith-Njigba. But when Jackson Smith-Njigba plays the Rams, oh yeah, they're going to get to him. Especially because both games, Jackson have had 9 catches for 105 yards on 12 targets. And in the game on that Thursday night in Seattle, he had 8 catches for 13 targets for 96 yards. So Jackson Smith-Njigba over 6.5 catches is
I have a bet. I have a best bet.
Ooh, okay. What is it?
Sam Darnold higher than half an interception.
I like it. I think that's a smart one too. I like that.
Yeah,
it's honestly one of my. So yeah, I like that. I like Jackson Smith-Njigba, Sam Darnold over an interception, which I actually agree, that is actually a solid one. And then also pair that with the Broncos plus 7.5, and I'm going to lock that in right now. Actually,
you're going to lock it in.
I'm locking that in. I like the Sam Darnold interception. I think he is definitely due for one. Especially because in both games against the Rams, I think Sam Darnold does have a pretty good interception history with throwing interception
What about Jarrett Stidham higher than 13.5 rushing yards?
For me, I don't see him as much of a runner. That's my problem. I don't see him much as a runner. That's my big problem. I just don't. Yeah. I do not see him as a runner. I would like to see him as a runner. I just don't see it personally. That's just my thing.
That's fair. But 13.5, that's pretty low.
It is low, but the problem is I just don't see it. I just don't. I think he's gonna. The problem is I don't think he's gonna be as mobile, and I think that if he does, they do pressure him a lot. He's gonna dump it out quick. That's just my personal thinking.
Okay, I like that.
There you go.
All right. Well. I want to thank you guys for allowing me to be here, and I will
absolutely
be back with you during your Super Bowl show. And be sure and look for my picks on my channel when I do Cassie Cage versus Everyone 2.0. So I will hopefully see you guys again, and next season I would love to be here again. So
yes, sir.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you absolutely will be 100%, and we'll probably get you for the Super Bowl too.
All right, I'm looking forward to it.
Oh yeah, man, I'm excited.
Soon. I'm out.
Absolutely, Josh Cook. Have a good one, dude. Thanks for everything.
Yeah, bud.
Yeah.
All right. Let me go ahead and do that. All right, guys. How long do you think we're going to keep this open now? For about another 6 minutes or so?
Yeah, about 6 minutes. But real quick,
All
we
right.
got a $5 from Vampire Luke. We can
Yes,
complain
sir.
as much as we like about that catch, which it was. But if it wasn't for the last play before halftime, we would have won in regulation. I agree, Josh Allen. You got to
Absolutely.
take care of the ball.
Yep.
He does. He does.
You got to take
He
care
does
of the
have to do-
ball.
Mm-hmm.
You got to take care of the thing.
Yeah, he does.
Oh my gosh. Dashy sent me his picks.
Ooh, okay. I'm actually intrigued.
He
So
sent
go
this
ahead.
to me on the Discord. So
Mhm.
he said the AFC Championship game, even though I'm going to end up sounding the alarm, I'm picking the Broncos to win because Denver is 4-0 at home in the playoffs against New England. Denver beat New England at home in the 86-87 NFC divisional round game, the 2005-2006 AFC divisional round game, the 2013-2014 AFC championship game, and the 2015-2016 AFC championship game. I do think this game will end on the Denver getting a key defensive stop to send the Denver Broncos back to the Super Bowl for the first time since the 2015-2016 season.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
and as for his NFC championship, he's picking the Seahawks to win this one. Seattle has never lost at home in the NFC championship game, but Sean McVay
that's true.
is 2-0 in the NFC championship game.
That
as
is
the
also
Rams
true.
head coach, so something has got to give.
Oh, yeah.
Matthew Stafford and the Rams will keep it close and competitive. I have the Seahawks taking the Rams with the points, though. Seahawks will go back to the Super Bowl for the first time. It's the 2014-2015 season. His matchup for Super Bowl 60 is Seahawks versus Broncos.
Aha.
And there you go. The awards got announced. I don't know if you guys
that's
noticed,
right.
but the awards got announced today for the NFL honors. So I can pull those up. We can go give our picks before who we think will win those.
Absolutely. Let's do that. Well, it's
Let's go.
time.
So, just announced finalists for the NFL awards. We're going to start from the bottom. We're going to work our way up. So, starting with the Defensive Rookie of the Year, we have Nick Emenwari. We have Abdul Carter, Xavier Watts, James Pierce Jr., and Carson Schweissinger.
I'm going to go with Carson Schweissinger, even though I would like to see. Who are the nominees again? One more time.
James Pierce Jr., Xavier Watts, Abdul Carter, and Nick Emenwari.
Yeah, no, it's going to be Carson. As much as I wanted to have Abdul Carter, he didn't do as much. So it's going to go to Carson Schweissinger.
Abdul Carter was kind of a slight disappointment in his rookie year, but hopefully
He was, but he's going to get better.
Yeah, he'll get better. I mean,
It's
he's
gonna
got a new head coach now, so
I think it's going to be Carson Schweissinger as well. I mean, in the regular season, he was an absolute beast at the middle linebacker spot. Matter of fact, he was one of the guys that I picked in Fantasy Football Fever for one of my the defensive player. He had 156 total tackles. Ooh.
Wow, not bad.
Not bad for a rookie. And not bad for a Cleveland Brown either.
True.
Now, as for Offensive Rookie of the Year, we got Jackson Dart, Trayvon Henderson, Emeka Egbigbu, or Emeka Ibuka. Egbigbu, as Gronk would say. Tyler Shuck and Terriora McMillan. T-Mac from the Carolina Panthers.
Ooh, interesting ones. Interesting. What do you guys think?
I think it's going to be T-Mac.
I like T-Mac as a pick.
Yeah,
I really do think it's going to be T-Mac. Jackson Dart just didn't have enough, even though I would like to see Jackson Dart.
Yeah. Dart started great, then he got hurt, so
right.
I have to go with Ted McMillan.
And Emeka Egbigbu.
Emeka Ibuka. No, that's what Gary would say.
Emeka Egbigbu.
Emeka Ibuka.
Comeback Player of the Year. Now, this is one interesting. We had Stephon Diggs. I know I did see those, Dashy. I did see your picks. I did say your thoughts and opinions on those. Comeback player of the year, we have Stephon Diggs for the New England Patriots, Aiden Hutchinson of the Detroit Lions, Christian McCaffrey of the San Francisco 49ers, Trevor Lawrence of the Jacksonville Jaguars, and Dak Prescott of the Dallas Cowboys.
It's gonna be CMC.
I'm gonna say Hutch, Aiden Hutchinson.
Ooh, all right.
I'm saying I think it's a toss up between Lawrence and McCaffrey.
Although Stephon Diggs would be, I actually, matter of fact, I think I did pick Stephon Diggs as my comeback player of the year last year.
That's right, you did.
I did pick him as my comeback player of the year last year, so we'll see how that turns out. But I'm picking Aiden Hutchinson. Defensive player of the year. This one should be a no-brainer, but we'll go through it anyways. Will Anderson Jr. from the Houston Texans, Micah Parsons from the Green Bay Packers, Aiden Hutchinson from the Detroit Lions, Nick Bonito from the Denver Broncos, and the winner, who I think will win it, Myles Garrett from the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah, it's Myles Garrett. That's Myles Garrett.
23 sacks. That's all you need to know.
Myles Garrett.
That's all you need to know right there. Offensive player of the year. Nakua Matata.
Nakua Matata, what a wonderful phrase.
Bijan Robinson from
Texas.
Run CMC. JSN, Jackson Smith and Jigba, and Drake May.
Ooh, that is a loaded lineup right there.
It is.
I think it's going to be close between Bijan and JSN.
I think it's between Puka and JSN.
But I'm thinking I'm going to go with JSN.
JSN, I wouldn't mind him, but I guess for selfish reasons, of course, I'm going with Bijan.
I would love to see that.
Yeah.
I would love to see that. Assistant coach of the year. We have Brian Flores, defensive coordinator for the Minnesota Vikings. Clint Kubiak, the offensive coordinator for the Seattle Seahawks. Vic Fangio, the defensive coordinator for the Philadelphia Eagles. Josh McDaniels, not McDaniel, McDaniels, from the offensive coordinator for the New England Patriots.
Yeah.
And Vance Joseph, the defensive coordinator for the Denver Broncos.
I'd probably go Kubiak.
Clint Kubiak.
I would say either Kubiak or Vance Joseph. But I'll say Kubiak. Who Vampire Luke says possibly the next Bills head coach.
Maybe.
I did see that.
Coach of the year. All right, coach of the year.
Vrabel.
Well, he is one of the options. Mike Vrabel from the New England Patriots. Mike McDonald from the Seattle Seahawks. Kyle Shanahan of the San Francisco 49ers. Ben Johnson of the Chicago Bears. And Liam Cohn from the Jacksonville Jaguars.
I'm going to go with Mike McDonald or Vrabel. It's either Vrabel or McDonald.
I'm going Vrabel.
It's one of the two.
Yeah.
I'm going with Vrabel here. The fact that last year the Patriots were, 3-14? Right?
They either won 3 or 4 games all season.
And now they're potentially going to be playing for the Super Bowl in the next season.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just give it to them. Just hand it over. Even though Liam Cohen, hell of a choice. Duval. Hell of a choice there. But I'm going to go with Vrabel. I'm going to go with Mike Vrabel there. Now, as for MVP, the nominees are Christian McCaffrey, Josh Allen, Trevor Lawrence, Drake May, and Matthew Stafford.
It's going to be Stafford.
It will most likely be Stafford. I mean, Josh Allen, he was all right, but had a couple stumbles here and there. So I guess we're just going to have to give it to Stafford this time.
It's going to be Stafford or May. One of those two. But I'll go with Stafford. I think his stats throughout the year have been nothing short of incredible. Nothing short of incredible. And if he wins the Super Bowl and the MVP, hell of a season, if you ask me. 100%. So, don't see any other people backstage. So let me just get rid of this real quick. And we're going to call this show early because yeah.
Gotta work.
I do have to work early in the morning. So
Same.
Yeah,
Same
I
here.
gotta go in too, and of course after work I gotta get some stuff prepared because we're expected to have a very big
snowstorm.
Yeah.
That's right. Be safe, Tiny Tim, because that thing, oh boy.
Yeah, best of luck with that.
And hopefully tomorrow there'll be no real problems when we do Fantasy Football Fever. Hopefully there won't be much problems with that. We are expecting power outages, but it'll probably be around Saturday. I may not have to work Saturday because there may be some icy roads, and that could be very, very dangerous.
Oh yeah, no, you can't drive on icy roads, man. That's scary.
No. Yeah, even our city bus system, I would not put any of them out on the roads. I wouldn't want anyone out on the roads if it's going to be that bad. So, to all my fellow Texans out there, yeah, including you, Pepper. Hopefully you'll be safe.
Yep.
Yeah. Hoping so.
Be safe. Be smart. Don't do anything stupid.
Right.
Exactly.
Because we want to see y'all back here for the best of show.
Best of and the reactions fun. And the reactions of our preseason reactions. It's always one of my favorite, always my favorite show of the year because we just got to sit back and relax and enjoy the year that was 2025. Yep. But as always, if you got the Monday blues, then myself, Mr. Gary Bear, Garrison 96, Romy 2184, Romy, Austin Putnam, aka Peanut, and myself, yours truly, A Pizzle, will cure those Monday blues for you with our humor, fun, and all that, and a bag of chips. Both of us on the sofas, Mondays, 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on the Mr. Garrison 96 YouTube channel. Be there. Fantasy Football Fever, what do we got going on there?
Well, tomorrow, not only will we be making our picks, of course, you heard mine and you heard Natalie's. We'll be here at Flynn's picks. We're going to be talking about the coaching going on, and I actually saw a video from TPS,
Total Pro Sports.
Right,
Total Pro Sports.
That channel on YouTube. They made a list of They made a list of 5 best quarterbacks that never win a Super Bowl, and the 5 worst quarterbacks that did win a Super Bowl.
Oh,
I was thinking about bringing those lists onto the show tomorrow. I'll talk to Natalie and Flynn about that. And
I like that.
Be a good conversation starter. And of course, we'll make our picks for Championship Sunday. So
can't wait to see that.
So join us tomorrow night, Fantasy Football Fever. Tomorrow night, 10:45 Eastern, 9:45 Central. You can watch it on my channel, THAM 3774, or you can call it on John Flynn's channel. Simply call it John Flynn.
For the win.
For the win.
John Flynn for the win. And as always, if you want the hottest of hot takes and the coldest of cold hard facts, tune in to Snowman in the morning on the Snowman Multimedia channel, Monday through Fridays at 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Tomorrow, they're going to be giving their picks for the awards that we just talked about just a couple minutes ago and the picks for Championship Sunday.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Can't wait for that. That'll be awesome.
And the dog, Big Dog, and the cute queen, Empress herself, Genevieve Yoso, and Ficola, and Napoleon, and all those cast of characters. Snowman in the morning on the Snowman Multimedia YouTube channel. And as always, next week we'll be back, same time, same place. We hope to see you guys there as well.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So, for Tiny Mother Loving Tim, for Elsie Muscles 28, this is A Pizzle saying peace out and fins up. Baby, we'll see you guys next week.
See you guys later. Stay awesome. I'm just hoping for some good games.
Yes. Agreed.
Yeah.
9-10.
Enjoy Championship Sunday, y'all. It's going to be a barn burner. I guarantee it.
Oh, yeah.
Have a good one, y'all.
Later.